Damn, Gina. Oh, it's too early in the morning for this shit. Too old. Oh, too old. But I should have went to DTLA yesterday for that party. Mobley Madness is in the house already. I love it. Am I live? What the fuck? Uh, 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 uh. I'm best in the morning, so I figured I'm gonna start turning on the motherfucking. Are we not live? You were dirty asshole. The one I don't know. Snoop Dogg. Da, 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 da. Athena, come. I told you leave it, girl. That's right. Get over there and lay down. What? Don't be talking back to me. Don't be talking back to me. Don't be talking smack to me. Hello, good morning. We rise and grind. Hello, good day. Okay, what the motherfuck in the place to be? Coming on the mic is PHUNKYE. It's too early for this shit. Welcome to the morning hype with Funky White. That's with a PH because I'm tired, all right? Uh, Need some music up in this bitch. What do we want to hear? Your mama is a booty tear. Damn, why she gotta be a booty tear, cuz? Why you wanna do my mama like that? Go, go funky. Ah, shit. Can't even turn on the motherfucking YouTube. I wanna hear that da 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 da. You like to shut the fuck up? What did she just say?
Thanks for hanging out with us today. You're live on XM TikTok right now, dear. Don't mess it up. And if you lose, you're completely out of the Big 12 championship. Right, dear? Sure. Damn good, dear. Damn good, dear. All right, come back over here and have a good time. Fine, Peter. Yeah, but I had what you think of it. I had a killer, but don't push me. That deer was. Hey, it was an 8-point walking down. I was in the woods with my dad. We woke up at 4 a.m., go into a couple haulers around the hill. 30-06. That thing dies. No exit wound or entrance wound. Gave it a heart attack. Saved all the meat. Big first time ever. But yeah, 2 deer under my belt with my old man. And he would actually put his hunting gear into a trash can with deer urine for like a couple weeks leading into hunting season. Yeah. Because these things, they can smell you. And if you smell like they're pee, they're coming right through you. And Tim McAfee's looking for this thing in the woods. How you doing? How you doing? And out here in Utah, though, we keep this thing alive. We keep this thing alive. This thing's breathing well. We appreciate the hell out of this deer out here. That's no relevance, but it's a real one. And it's Salt Lake City's insane. You want to get the deer? No. There we go. That's the deer. Steve, do you have a trivia question that we think you would hear? No, but it has a lot to do with Utah. Okay. Today's Aflac trivia question. In 2005, Utah became the first school to have athletes picked #1 overall in the NBA and NFL draft. Can you name both athletes? Alex Smith and the big center, Andrew Bogut. Is that right? Bogut. Andrew Bogut. You got me. That's the answer to the Aflac trivia. What's up to your winning consider? Yeah. Are you false? It's a good answer. There's pitch like that. There's under the padding out in the outfield. Well, I mean, wasn't bad. Yeah, that was that was great. It's a good question. They had it right. Man, for the beast. Remember dropping the guy here, huh? Yeah. That was a big storyline. Karen Bill keeps spending more time about it. This what the early moves have meant for the candidate pool, and Alonzo Carter is now the running backs coach at Arizona. But he once started MC Hammer's backup dancer. Now those lessons shaped him as a coach.
So, make me think. Why did you go to dancing in Seattle? Being a football. Get asked that question like that.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Gecko's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of jam. Sounds like you were holding just sightings.
It's too early to start running and gunning, but we on the motherfucking running. Damn, did I just take up space on the? Oh, 5 minutes. It's all good. Morning, y'all. What up, you two? You do 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 do. But it doesn't say that I'm live on here. So I don't know why my head ain't clear. Hmm.
GEHA, we stand behind our members. To us, your health isn't our business. It's our purpose. We don't serve shareholders. We serve cardholders. Think less Wall Street, more Main Street. When it comes to federal employees and retirees, GEHA, health benefits for federal employees and retirees.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. Adventure to restore unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits and a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Cantina chicken bowl with that slow roasted chicken and freshly prepared pea.
Sir. So what do you dudes do in LA for fun? Shout out Taco Bell for sponsoring the pod and for being my go-to source of protein.
I'm so sorry to cut you off. It's like macro magic.
Yeah, it's like macro magic.
Gosh.
It's college football season, and he's movie creates
Next.
He orders that for Saturday and gets sweet tooth. The Whopper, Burger King. That's big winning energy.
Win every week with DoorDash streaks. Opt in, order every Saturday, build the savings.
Desert Diamond celebrated every
Okay.
milestone that makes her
What are you doing?
natural colors that reflect she will always be loved for every shade of who she is. Discover the new Blade Desert Diamonds collection. Okay.
Got the early flight. See you there.
Finally beating your siblings to the good room on family vacation. That's what the world's biggest airline can do for you, baby bro.
I'm 26.
Sometimes, you know, you could have done better. Same goes for where you invest. Level up and invest smarter with Schwab.
Game Day is brought to you by Geico. Check out College Game Day on social to get more fan-cam action. I'd like to add, here, on a sports center, the fireworks, we've got a lot of that in terms of the coaching carousel in college football. That's something they're not really familiar with here at Utah, where they enjoy the second longest tenure coach in the sport. And Kyle Whittingham, who will join us a little bit later on live, where they take on Cincinnati. Have a look at the guy who fan camp. Now, since week one, look at all the guys who have been fired and the total amount of money that's owed in buyout. It was $168 million. Some of them came out of nowhere seemingly, at least if you're thinking in terms of the preseason games. Franklin most notably, and Brian Kelly most recently. Doing years to death by Pete Campbell, who has had many a Sunday during this family time ruined by coaching changes. On that subject, what can we expect next? What's the next domino you expect to fall? Well, Reese, obviously everything's always fluid when it comes to the carousel. But one thing to watch in upcoming days, sources tell me there's been early signs of interest between James Franklin and Virginia Tech. There's been some urgency from Virginia Tech specifically to get something done early. Look, this is a big game of musical chairs right now. And there's a lot of aggression from these schools to try to get someone in the house as opposed to waiting as you go down the line. With the specter of both Florida State and Auburn potentially opening, Reese, there's really going to be just a fascinating push to try to get this limited pool of candidates. And I think the big development from this week is that we've seen now 3 really high-end potential candidates go off the board. Signetti got a huge extension from Indiana a couple weeks ago. Matt Rhule got one earlier this week. Brett Lashley got his finalized last night. So all of a sudden, you have 8 major jobs open, maybe 10 in the next upcoming weeks, and that number's only going to continue to domino. And the number of qualified coaches who can have that championship level pedigree are getting to be limited.
Hey, why is everybody firing everybody so fast? So what's the point? What's the advantage of firing Brent Pry right away?
Honestly, I think it's emotion. I think it's emotion. And what we're seeing now is that decision backfiring on these schools because they've gone out and got a bunch of other people raises. And you used to fire the coach to get your search together and get your search ready. Now all it's done is give your competition time to keep their guys and limit your pool. But I do think, especially you say Virginia Tech, they're down whatever they were at halftime to Old Dominion. I really think emotion has played into a lot of that.
You know, you sit there, you think of all the pressure that comes from the outside, Nick. Everybody gets emotional and want to make these moves right now. And it's because you sometimes make the moves you don't really have a fault.
Yeah, I think coaches need to do a really good job of evaluating these opportunities because the best jobs aren't necessarily the best jobs. Traditionally, we look at all these jobs that had great facilities, had great support academically, could develop a lot of value in players, but that dynamic has completely changed. And now everything is affected more externally because it's a lot about money. You know, if you look at the NFL, every NFL team is vertically integrated in the building. The owner, the GM, the coach, the personnel people. So if they're successful, they fail because of that integration. In college, now everything is external. How much money can you raise in the collective? What kind of marketing program do you have? How can you sort of keep your roster together based on all those resources that you can get? So who has been able to take these external factors and bring it inside the building and make the adaptations you need to make to have a successful program? And I think that's what we're seeing now. But that's changed. So you got a team like Indiana that was very successful, who really never traditionally anybody looked at as a great job.
A lot of this.
And like Ole Miss, you know, Lane's been really successful at Ole Miss, but how can you make the argument that LSU or Florida or any of those schools are better than Ole Miss based on the support that he has and how they've been able to manage things internally with all these external factors? So I think everybody needs to be very careful about how they evaluate their opportunity.
Isn't that fascinating to think? I mean, you would think as a young coach, you're trained to coach at Michigan or Alabama, but Arizona State last year is an example of what you're talking about. Indiana, you brought up Vanderbilt is an example of that. Cincinnati right now, what they're trying to do, it almost makes you wonder if you're a coach and you look at these opportunities. Lane Kiffin, he's brought up as much as you are for these openings. Does it make sense to stay at Ole Miss where you still have expectations? But if you go to LSU, you don't make the playoff, you're fired. You go to Ohio State, you don't make the playoff, you're fired. You go to Alabama, you don't make the playoff. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like college basketball. Gonzaga, Xavier, Butler, University of Dayton. Maybe those are the places to be instead of Kansas, Duke, you know, North Carolina, where you better win now or your ass is gone. That's the college football model that we're witnessing right now.
I think when you win right now, you cool some people off of your back. And that's the money people that we're talking about. You're talking about all these jobs that are open. It's the emotion plays into it. I don't think it's the emotion necessarily from the school. I think it's emotion from the boost, people that are giving them the money, the people that they need to have success in 2025. You're going to have a big vault of money if you're going to have success in college football. You're going to have good boosters. Your alumni can affect change. But whenever that happens, whenever you start following the money is going to have an opinion. So if things aren't going well and haven't gone well, they're certainly going to voice that. Now, do they say, fire him or I'm done? Maybe. Or they say, you know what, last year I gave $1.25 million. This year I'll give you $250,000 because I don't trust the person that I'm giving money to. And if you don't trust where the money's going, all of a sudden you have a lot more power just by removing resources. So I think a lot of these firings potentially happen because the money, we're like, hey, we're not doing this anymore. And the people that are making those decisions feel obligated to save the money. And when you do the hire, that needs to be a splash to save the money too. So these people that be trying to make splash hires to get the money happy. And it's like, how many splash hires are open or available at this stage of everything? I'm going to be careful about the splash hire. Don't forget, Ryan Kerry was a splash hire. Nobody wants to be fit, but it was a splash hire. He talked about the emotion. I do think both the emotion plays a huge part of it. You know, I live in Miami. I know the Dolphins game. Just called the Dolphins game. When the product is that bad on the field, whether it's college or the NFL, people, the fans are going to want change. And so what did the Miami do? The Dolphins, they got rid of their GM pretty quick. It's the same thing. If you can't stand looking at this product because of the logos on that helmet, that jersey is so bad, emotionally, you say, I can't take it anymore. We got to make a change. In college, it ain't no GM to fire. You're going to fire that head coach. And I do think that LSU to me is not the greatest job out there. All week long, every time I turn on TV, there's a different person up there talking about LSU is open. This is the best job. I'm like, well, you mentioned that the linear learning, coach, that's what it's all about. I'm a coach. I want to go somewhere where I can succeed. Now, this coaching thing in football is a great hustle. Don't get it. Yeah, don't get it twisted. It's a great hustle. But if you want to succeed and you want to have some sort of longevity, then you want to go where you're in line with the president, the AD, and anybody else who's making those decisions. I agree with you 100% on that, coach. You know, there are a couple of things to think about here. Fire guys, middle of the season, people are enough. You get these other guys raised, you shrink your pool, diminish your opportunity for a splash hire. I've been asked several times this week, are there enough good coaches? Yes, if you're brave, if you've done your homework, if you've waited and picked out the right guy, if you're willing to wait through the playoff to get the right guy, if you're convicted in that room, Why would you sacrifice? I think I have it right now. I've got to get a head start. Could the head start not help me? I mean, who's going to be brave enough to hire, Tommy Reese, Joe Brady, Jeff Bucket from Army? Who's going to be brave enough to make that move and say, we're good. This is a good coach. We've got a good alignment here.
But to your point, what does Dabo Swinney, Ryan Day, and Kirby Smart have in common? They all won national championships, and they had no head coaching experience when they got hired. You're a great point. Yeah, there's some good ones. Him was an assistant. He's not okay. My favorite coach, he was on the first year head coach in the Super Bowl. It's like a great
James Franklin at Virginia Tech, obviously there's been the rumors on the internet, they're saying they're justifying more Virginia Tech. Is there any other jobs that are gonna hire before the season ends? Is that the goal? Or would that even work for the teams?
Well, before the season ends, really, the only hires that can be made are Pat Fitzgerald, Jimbo Fisher, Dave Bloss, and the guys who are out.
I still don't understand. It says I'm live, but we are live. Oh shit. Are y'all watching? Oh, my bad, y'all. My fault. Good morning, my neighbors. I was emailing my daddy. My dad has been sick recently, so I like to take opportunities because they're in Florida and I get up early in the morning, so he's already up waiting for my mom to get up, so we sit and chat on the computer. I like it, I like it. It's my dad. He wasn't doing so good. I had some worries. And at this time with everything cracking off, something happens, I don't want to have to anything. Anyway, I haven't had time to spend with him in the last few years over certain situations we're waiting to put an end to. And I really just want him to stick around. I got some stuff and things I want to talk to him. And it's my dad. So I was just emailing with him. Good morning, y'all. I'm just working in the studio. I'm going to leave it on today. We doing sesh. I'm also going to be recording with Mobley Mayhem this afternoon. YouTube. I got to put it out here on Instagram too, guys. We're not going up to LA. Not a good situation. I'm going to jump on my soapbox later today in the episode, which thank y'all for tuning in. The one person that tuned in this morning that influenced me to go ahead and do the episode. But y'all going to have to let me get my coffee in, watch a little college game day. There's no Hawkeyes. Let me just get into my day. We'll get the episode going and try to pick back up speed. I was having a great momentum, and then somebody kind of smashed it to the ground yesterday, and then I woke up this morning, and I was like, wait a minute. How you going to act this big when I'm crushing your numbers on YouTube? So, never mind. I forgot who I was for a moment. It happens when you rise and grind like this. When you grinding, shit. It's a motherfucking... put shit in your head, baby. You know what I mean? So good morning. Welcome to the all-day live session. I'm Funky White, the host and creator of Crush Hour. What's up, my neighbors? R1 Game International. That's me and my partner's company. I have other things on I have a book full of things I've written for Hollywood. My book is underway. It's just that time in life. I don't care. I'm 53. I said it. But I feel great, and, like I said in the episode last week, hey, Samuel L. Jackson, he didn't get a big jump until he was like 42 years old. So, I'm a big believer, and I'm glad that it took this long, to be honest with you, because I've got it all perfected. I've been through the failures. I've been shot down. I've been on that stage. I've been next to 50 Cent. I shook hands with Gordon Ramsay and chatted with him. I've had lunch with the big boys. I know what's coming. I know how to act. I see what's wrong. I'm a visionary. A visionary is what we call me. Because what I got up here is about to explode and come out. It's on legal paper document. And it's $1 billion industry, world-changing narrative. So we're going to keep cracking. Trying to find some music for y'all to play. But my daddy keys getting in the way. Doop, doop, doop. Ticky, 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 doop, doop, doop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, shit, the echo was on. Good morning to you. All right, we're gonna keep it nice and calm and cool and collected. I know y'all was out there eating candies and all that stuff, and so nothing inspires me more and positives me up than my boys from the Ocean Beach Loco. All you got to do. All right, y'all sit back. If I walk away, I'm gonna leave you with the slightly stupid stick figure Snoop Dogg mix that I put together on Spotify. You guys go to the What's Up My Neighbor Spotify. We got a dope ass playlist. Go to the spread shop if you need information on all our accessories, clothing for this Christmas. Let me know. Those of you that want to make your donations for tax season, I have wonderful military nonprofit organizations for you that could use your assistance. And we all day sesh today, baby. We're recording an episode that I didn't want to do when I went to bed last night. We're going to talk about that today, though. So let me go get a fresh cup of coffee. Y'all stick around. It's Funky White on the mic, YouTube Live, morning sex. Rise and grind, bitches.
Say when you find what you're looking for, and even if the world don't change, always be coming back home to give me a sign, show me the light. I just wanna get so high. And you, the other side, we're alive.
But with options, your investment is 52.
Versatile training program.
Can I get help making an appointment?
Why does it elude us? And what can we do about it? In Wisdom Takes Work, best-selling author Ryan Holiday shows how wisdom helps us see clearly, make better choices, and avoid costly mistakes. Through stories of figures from Seneca to Joe Didion, he reveals how anyone can cultivate this essential virtue. Now available as an audiobook read by the author.
Introducing Atmos Rewards, where your loyalty opens more doors. Travel the globe with the #1 airline rewards program, so you can keep going further.
Southwest is going big for San Diego. Yep, we're now taking off from your shiny new terminal. And taking you to more destinations than ever before, like Cabo, Tampa, Sonoma, and Hawaii. We're bringing you more flights too, including non-stops, so you can get
All
to
right, my
those
name
big
John.
flights
Totally
faster.
fucked up.
New
Too
terminal,
early for
new
this shit.
destinations, and even more non-stops for San Diego on Southwest.
You can listen to College Game Day, but I'm gonna go smoke a spliff. Take a motherfucking dip. That's the way it's going. Man, I know about the unit. Yeah. Funky White on the mic, feeling tight. Go get high. And the reason why.
It's been a long time searching for. No, I like you. No, I like you. It's forever. And all I need is you. It's inside. Just sit and eat it off. I don't care what you say, 'cause I need you to know that you love. It's what's worth it. Body full of heart. I feel it. I'm not to you. Steady, I'm falling. I'm going to see you. For such a promise, me. Going to my paradise, a place where the weather's nice. It's always fun to come back home. It's fun to get a little slow. It's fun, just like look on me. I got a problem with you. If you forget, I remind you. You can say in the heat of it all. I don't care what you say, 'cause I need you to know that you love me. It's my word. Body full of heart. Yeah, I mean, sleeping from a sleeping. Central this neighborhood tells me I will never leave you. I'll be there to please you always. So give me that good feeling, it's ready for me. And walk away. There ain't no method found, yeah, we got to read the facts like exactly how it's supposed to be. It's a getaway. It's a getaway. Other place. It's a getaway. We can run away. Hey, the place is so far away. Ain't no method
I've got your plans. Slots of the game. I don't know what to do. Need to be on the way. Sweet. For such a from what's really so now it's my turn for me.
All right, what's up, my neighbors? Sorry, we're just getting ready. Just cracking off. About to get Moby Mayhem on the phone. Bogey, get. Start this day with that vibe, man. You know? Oh. I'd probably burn it down. If I had all the money in the world, I'd probably burn it down. One in a million. One in a soul. Who set the world on fire? Who set the world on fire? What's me is get the world on fire. Get the down, down, down. Ooh. Who set the world on fire? It was a Maya because Funky White grabbed a muzzle from Wiley and ran fires. My name was Maya, but I'm up here and I'm about to set the world on fire because it's higher than the height of that goal. Every time I step out on my patio and his roll, I let it go. With my microphone, I don't even get down on effective code. I'm out here hitting straight out of souls. I turned it on. What's the part, man? And set your butt on fire. Diggy. Diggy. Mobley, if you're watching and hit the studio, bruh. Let's knock this shit out. East Coast, West Coast, we don't know who's the most hit them motherfuckers though. Alright, so if we live, I got to cut the music for a second, folks. Fucking whack ass commercials anyway. Alright, y'all, thanks for tuning in to the pre-show tape. Live says Funky White. We're fixing to be right back.